little background history on the school. It was built in 1926 by International Harvester, which most people think of as a tractor company, and it's the same company. They came in, they built the town of Benham. They had the company store, they built the housing. When they saw the need for the school, they chose this location to educate the co-camp children. It continued as a high school until around '62. At that time it became a K through 8, and it closed as a school permanently in '92. At that time a group of investors had the initial vision to turn it into a business, a hotel. They continued for some time with it, and it changed hands several times, and it was set to close in 2016. The last day that it was going to operate was June 30th of that year. I didn't want to see it close. As most people, especially around in this area, know, that my first job as a teenager was here as a dishwasher. And so I guess a little bit of it is in my blood. Not wanting to see it close, I took a chance and I decided to take it on. I really didn't have to question whether or not I wanted to come here and invest in this and see if I could make it work. But I knew that if we was going to give it a chance, then all we could do is, if it failed, say, hey, at least we tried. But we're not failing. Things are going good. It's proved to be a great decision. I tell people I have the best job in the world. For the locals, this is a much needed business, if you will. Having a place for lodging and a place for wedding receptions and birthday parties, things like that. We tell people all the time about things to do in this area. They don't know about Kingdom Come State Park, and they don't know about the Kentucky Coal Museum across the street, and they're going out and seeing these things. They'll find Portal 31 and they send them here, or to come by and eat in our restaurant. People are coming on board with it. You take organizations like SOAR, EKCEP, BitSource, all these guys that are coming together. They're kind of our core, is the way I see it, and they're drawing in small business owners. SOAR existed and I knew nothing about it. Now I see what SOAR does and EKCEP does and all these other organizations that are kind of there as liaisons, if you will, to help small businesses with innovative ideas, with technology that you may not have. We got a great, magnificent website that anybody, any hotel in the country would be proud to have. A hotel in New York City would love to have the website that we have, and that's because of those three organizations I mentioned that BitSource put together for us. And that wouldn't have happened had it not been for EKCEP. We have to come together as a people out of the Appalachian region and figure out ways and be innovative to set the track back right. Our people here in Appalachia are tough people. We're known to be tough. And I think that is something that we can use as a characteristic to build off of. We can do it. Doesn't matter on what scale. It could be the smallest thing, making the smallest product. But if it's a good product or a good service and you get your name out there, then you'll start seeing success, and anybody can do it. If we're going to have a future in Eastern Kentucky, we have to make it for ourselves. And the first thing that comes to my mind is the old saying, if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself. And I think you do. You can't just sit around twiddling your thumbs hoping somebody's going to come in and show you a bright future for Eastern Kentucky. Great if they do sometime, that's wonderful, but we can't count on that. It's time. It's time to be innovative and restructure ourselves and reinvent ourselves. People are writing their own future now. And I think as we hear more and more success stories coming out of Eastern Kentucky and the Appalachian region, then the more people will get on board and start thinking, hey, if they can do it, why can't I?